Hello, my lovely butterfly. Welcome to Butterfly Dreams. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I added lots of color to my outdoor oasis while using upcycled and repurposed items. If you like to know just how I did it, stay tuned. These are my babies, my zinnias. I love them. They're also called nature's confetti, and it's obvious they're just so colorful and bright and cheery. I decided to plant these myself from seed after going to a local farm where it was just filled with these beautiful flowers, and I took lots and lots of pictures. So I decided to make it a mission to plant these, and I had never planted anything in my life. I was a little bit apprehensive, but once I saw them sprouting, I knew that I had done something right, and it really wasn't that difficult. It really isn't. Nature knows exactly what it needs to do, and I am just so proud of how it attracts butterflies, bees, all types of beautiful critters. Here we're going around to this little area where I have a seating section, and it's been raining so much here in South Florida. But this is a little area where underneath this palm tree, I love to sit here and do my breath work. Sometimes I'll just sit there and just ponder about life. And right underneath here, I have this, I think they're called calancho. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but they do sprout these beautiful bright pink and orange flowers, and I love them. And I got those at Trader Joe's. I just planted them into that beautiful planter. Now we're going around to the side of the little garden that I made, and this was sitting in a planter and it just kept toppling over, so I decided to plant it directly into the ground, and it has grown so much. It was very bald at some point, and now it's even flowering these beautiful white flowers. Not sure what this is called. I'm still learning about plants and flowers. I always wanted to be a gardener, and last August I decided to just do it. And honestly, it's not as hard as it seems, and I feel so connected to my Pachamama, aka Mother Earth. Look at the flower, how beautiful she is. Gardening is certainly very healing. Now I understand why gardeners do this. It's just a powerful connection to Mother Earth, to Source. This is a hibiscus plant that was really short at some point when I bought it, and I decided to also plant her in the ground. And this is my bougainvillea. She was so scrawny at some point, and she has sprouted so much. I haven't seen that many of her flowers though. I have tried to prune her because I read that if you prune bougainvillea, then it starts to sprout more flowers, but I haven't had much luck with her. I love how she's growing up the wall. That was my intent for this specific plant. And then in here, you can't barely see, but I have an aloe vera plant that has also grown a lot since I planted her. So I'm going to repot her somewhere else because she's being taken over by the bougainvillea. But for now, she's happy there, so I left her. I will eventually repot her somewhere else. And this is my little garden that I made with things I found, things I had, things that were gifted, things that were borrowed. It sounds like a wedding. But yeah, I had some random pots and things. My mom also gave me some things, my sister, I believe. And I just decided to just start planting random plants and seeds, and so here we have this. I have a lot of these succulents, rose bush that I bought last year as well, and it flowers a lot. And there's, from the other angle, you can see how awesome. I love this little corner, especially during the springtime in Florida. The summer is a little bit too intense, but I can still enjoy it once the sun goes down. I decided to buy this beautiful umbrella for the yard. I thought it was just the perfect touch for it. It gives me like Malibu Barbie vibes. I loved it. I painted all the furniture here by hand. I spray painted those chairs in the back, and I even went ahead and painted the floor as well, just with sort of like abstract art. I even painted the cushions. That was a project that I did with my sister. And here I'm just showing you this plant. I don't even know what it's called. This cubicle thing I found on the side of the road one day. I think it needs to be primed and things, but I don't even know if I want to, honestly. Yeah, so here you can see some of the design on the seat that we did. And instead of throwing these out or getting new ones, I decided to just work with what I had and be very resourceful, give it a new life. These are 2 other bougainvilleas, as well as this cactus plant that was a gift from a lovely neighbor. And when he gave it to me, it was so short, and it has, again, sprouted so many more appendages, I guess you would call it. I'm not sure what you call that. Listen, I'm new to gardening. I don't know proper terms or anything. I just know that I'm loving this new craft that I'm into. It certainly is really soothing and calming for my nervous system. Just touching the dirt and getting my hands in there, honestly, I don't really have words to describe it. The feeling that I get after gardening. And this guy needs to be pruned heavily, but it's there in a corner. That's where I got my vines for my craft room. Here, I decided to use this piece from a daybed that I had. And I thought it would be cute as a ladder where I would just hang more succulents like this. But I haven't gotten around to buying more of those. Hi to my craft room. It's right behind there. And this is just the birdhouse that I got from Joann's before it closed. This is called the Thousand Mothers. I personally love how it looks. I have read about it, and people say that it's one of those invasive species, but in my opinion, nature is savvy. For me, it hasn't gotten out of hand or anything, so I do have some of them in pots. I think they're beautiful. And it's called the Thousand Mothers because it has a bunch of babies. It's very fertile. So that one was really short, and I decided to plant her in a little pot that had a little hole, so it no longer worked for me. I'm always trying to find new uses, as you already know from past videos, but I'm always trying to find new uses for things I already have. So if you're anything like me and you've always wanted to try gardening, and you felt a little bit apprehensive about it because you felt like you didn't have a green thumb, my advice to you is to just do it. What's the worst thing that can happen? Hope you enjoyed the video. Fly free.